Well, people, we made it through. We have made it through July, and it is August 1st of 2026, 10:33 in the a.m. I am Franchise Pearson, and welcome to the channel. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday. People had multiple dreams again last night. I'm going to try to get them back. Look, it is what it is. I'm going to try to get them back. But what I can tell you is that a picture is 1,000 words. 1,000 words. Like, what is going on? I'm going to try to break down to you what I believe that August could possibly be the month that America and the world will never be the same. I'm not trying to predict. I've been telling you guys for a few weeks now, I don't care about the dates. But I'm gonna show you how some dates and numbers connect. We made it through July. This is August. If there was a month where history would speak, it's gotta be in August. This is the month that you think about Julius Caesar, who died at 55 years old, who was slashed 23 times. This is the month of August where you think about his adopted son, Augustus, who was the first, emperor. He was 18 years old, he rose to power. That's something to think about. I want to show you how this relates to the Dark Knight football game, the movie back in the day, the Batman Dark Knight. When number 86 ran with the football, every 10 yards, the playing field blew up. It's symbolic, because 8/6, which is 5 days from now, that's Hiroshima Day. We dropped 2 bombs on Japan, and it was an unconditional surrender. I said to you guys on the last FIFA game, July 19th of 2026, that's when the water broke. A woman, when she gives birth, her water has to break. I believe the water broke symbolically on the last day of the FIFA game in New York, July 19th. In New York, there was a flood, also in Utah, simultaneously. The same day, J.D. Vance and his wife, newborn baby boy. I told you guys it was symbolic of Barack Obama. In the spirit realm, Kamala Harris. Kamala means lotus flower. Historically, out of the lotus flower comes the sun god Ra, this Antichrist system. Now, in the movie I Pet Goat 2, it shows you something that I've never really talked about. Then again, I might have talked about it one time. And that is, not only do you have the V in Barack Obama's head, the V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. After that, the American flag shreds into 2. It's midnight. Ships are bombed and they go into the sea. Airplanes are shooting missiles. The Antichrist is on a canoe. It's an Egyptian canoe, because at the beginning you see a certain symbol. It's an Egyptian canoe. He's going through a canal. This Antichrist figure, he's coming through a tunnel, an archway. At the end, when he gets through, there's a devil at the archway, and look what happens. He comes out of the archway, the devil shakes, and here he comes. As he comes, you see the lotus flower. The lotus flower, because that's what birthed him. Understand how this goes. This is all in sequence. He comes out. He comes out in a moment of chaos. There's the lotus flower that birthed him. As he's going through that canal, As she's going through that canal, that's that tunnel. That's a different dimension. All the centuries, Satan has been waiting to come out of that pit. Listen to me real good. Satan has been wanting to come out of that pit. That's why he's at the top. You understand? God opened my eyes last night, started showing me things. I'm going to try to get these dreams back. So I want you to understand, the devil is there. In order to bring in the new world order, they need chaos. So Satan's in the tunnel. That is, his son is coming out of there. And boulders are falling, okay? Here's the see, that's the introduction. He comes out of there. Remember, in Washington, D.C. on July 4th, our 250th year anniversary, they put up an arch. That's what this is, an arch. Then at the end, what happens is that, and like I said, here's the emblem right here. Here's the emblem. Here's the symbol. This is the Antichrist. At the end, he sits back in wonder and he watches the rising of the sun god. See the orange and gold? Here he is here. Now, just be patient with me because this is going to be a deep video. I got to connect it all. And at the end, he's standing there and the church as well, it crumbles. It literally crumbles. You see the all-seeing eye, the sun god, then you see the church, because everything crumbles. The governments crumble. All this is brought in through war, and I believe this is the Iranian situation. Watch this. Even the church crumbles. Everything has to stop and crumble, and then once it does, the Antichrist takes it back over and reforms it into the New World Order. Now that I've got your attention on this, let's go through this here. From here, I want you to understand, Trump is astonished because he's leaving. Don't panic, it's going to be fake. They got to play this out in front of us. It's a switcheroo. Trump is leaving. He's going to fade out into the sunset. He told us before. I'm going to show you all that methodically. Kamala Harris is coming back because she's got to birth the Antichrist. And then Obama will come. Trump, I believe, showed us a sign the other day. He was on a ship. I believe that's the Abraham Lincoln, okay? I believe Trump is like a sacrifice because remember Jesus was on the cross in the middle and he was slain. It was two men this is a cross. See the cross? Jesus is on the cross and the two thieves are the ships. I believe he showed us that. Let me show you. Christ hanging by the cross between two, here it is here. Christ is there. That would be a ship. That would be a ship. You understand now? Okay. I believe this was all symbolic. They've been telling us. They have been telling us. That's what this picture is. It came out about 3 days ago. He's trying to tell us. Now, on August 22nd, there's going to be a Freedom 250 road race. I've been covering that. Roger Penske is the central person who is a part of this. They got to have like NASCARs out there, the best drivers in the world with road racing. They're going to have on the Capitol on August 22nd, they're going to have a Freedom 250 road race, okay? Roger Penske is the one that spoke in relation to it. He was one of them, but he's the main one. Roger Penske, like Penske Oil. February 20th, 1937 is his birthday. February 20th, 1937 versus January 20th, 09. That's when Barack Obama became president. That was 71 years ago in 111. Remember, I told you guys last week that the death of Lindsey Graham starts everything. Lindsey Graham was 71 years old. What is 11-1? 111. Pope Francis died on the 111th day of the year, April 21st. I've been telling you guys, 421 is the day that Pope Francis died, the 111th day of the year. There's a lot of 421s. Prince, 421, birthday or death date, I forgot. King Charles' mother's birthday or death date. What else we got? A lot of 421s. They speak like that. Now, look at this here. Roger Pinsky's birthday there, February 20th, 1937. And then 11/4/2008, that's when Barack Obama became president. 71 years and 822. I believe it was predestined. See the 71? The 71 has got to be, that's the age of Lindsey Graham, the 71. What is the 822? On August 22nd, that's when they're going to have the road race on the Capitol. What does that have to do with anything? Mr. Pinsky, Roger Pinsky, talked about that Trump gave him the green light and they got the checker flag. Checker flag is X. That means you're taken out. People, I believe that's the funeral. I believe that's the funeral. Look, I'm gonna put it to you like this because I don't want to get no stupid emails or whatever. It's possibly that could be the day of the funeral. You'll understand when I break it down to you. Just hold on and watch this video. Don't cut it off because you're gonna regret not listening to this morning. This is deep. Now listen to me. 8/22 is the day they have the race. You see how I did that? I did the date that Barack Obama became president, elected, versus this guy's birthday, the one who kicked this thing off. Roger Pinsky's birthday versus this. You'll see when I run the video. 71, that's what? Or Lindsey Graham, 822 is the race. Checker flag means you've ended your race. Trump will end his race in life. Trump will get the checker flag. Just wait. Roger Pinsky's birthday right there versus 6/24/2012. That's I Pet Goat. That's when that movie came out. I'm gonna show you. That's what I just showed you here. That's 75. The 75th day of the year is March 16th, 316. John 3:16. Jesus sacrificed. There's a sacrifice coming. What is 4/5? Trump's the 45th president. Do not panic behind this because the bottom line is they're playing with us. Look, when you go back in I Pet Goat 2, you got George Bush. You see him on the checker floor. Checker floor. Guess who else is on the checker floor? Barack Obama is on the checker floor. He's there on the checker floor. I believe it's tied in. They told us this June 24th of 2012. They told us ahead of time that, see, the powers they live in the now draw from the past to tell you the future. They got a time machine, so they're smart, but God gave me this gift. That checker floor, not only is it like Republican versus Democrat or black and white, that's the checker flag. When you wave the checker flag, you've ended your race. In other words, when you die, when you go to sleep for the last time. Understand what I'm saying? I believe that's what they're telling us. So it's all there. Everything's there. See? The black and white, the checker flag. This is the checker flag. Kamala is the lotus flower who birthed this thing. And you can barely see it here, but this is the boot of Obama, which looks like an airplane engine. I've gone through it before. Just check out my videos. You owe it to yourself to watch these videos. I'm telling you, I got everything complete. Now I'm going to show you. Barack Obama, he's got the V in his head. This is all in there. And then the American flag spreads into two because the end of America is coming. See the flag spreads into two. Now, I had to put all that out there to set the basis. Now let me show you. This is the month everything could happen because we're going back to Rome. And it's going to birth the son of Julius Caesar, Augustus, August. Let me go out of this and come back. Okay, here we go.
August facts. Did you know that August is named after Augustus Caesar, the first Roman emperor? Did you know that August was once the sixth month of the year in the Roman calendar, but it was renamed in 8 BC to honor Augustus? Did you know that August is the eighth month of the year in the Gregorian calendar and is the fifth of 7 months to have a length of 31 days? Did you know that August is the month of the Perseid meteor shower, which is one of the most popular meteor showers of the year? Did you...
August. Now, watch this here.
Octavian, Caesar's adopted son. Just 19, Octavian joined forces with Mark Antony and Lepidus to crush Caesar's killers. But ambition is a dangerous ally. The alliance crumbled. Antony fled to Egypt, bewitched by Cleopatra. Octavian saw his chance. At the Battle of Actium, Octavian's fleet triumphed. Antony and Cleopatra fell, and Rome had a new master. He became Augustus, Rome's first emperor, restoring peace, expanding the empire, and forging a legacy as the architect of the Roman Empire. Subscribe to see more.
Put it together. Put it together.
After years of civil war, Rome was in chaos, torn apart by rival factions and bloodshed. Enter Octavian, a young and ambitious leader who would later become Augustus Caesar, the first emperor of Rome. Following Julius Caesar's assassination, Octavian formed an uneasy alliance with Mark Antony and Lepidus, creating the Second Triumvirate. Together, they defeated Caesar's assassins at the Battle of Philippi, solidifying their grip on Rome. But alliances rarely last in Rome, and soon, Octavian turned on Antony, culminating in the famous naval battle of Actium. With Cleopatra and Antony defeated, Octavian stood unchallenged, transforming the Republic into an empire. As Augustus, he ushered in the Pax Romana, a golden age of peace, prosperity.
What do you say? The golden age of peace and prosperity? Listen.
As Augustus, he ushered in the Pax Romana, a golden age of peace, prosperity, and architectural marvels like the Arapazes. From the ashes of the Republic, Augustus forged an empire that would endure.
Augustus formed an empire. Watch the words. This is the golden age I believe Trump was talking about. Look, prosperity, peace, and then from the ashes, they brought everything back. That's the Phoenician bird. That's the phoenix bird. Listen again, it's deep.
As Augustus, he ushered in the Pax Romana, a golden age of peace, prosperity, and architectural marvels like the Arapazes. From the ashes of the Republic, Augustus forged an empire that would endure for centuries. After years of...
Kamala births the sun god Ra. The empire will go to the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty from the past, Akhenaten, like Luke 10:18. This is Obama. This is Obama in my mind. This is who this is. She will be along with Obama to solve this Iranian crisis. Because Augustus back in the day, that's what he did. Remember? There was war. Augustus solved it. Then he brought in the golden age. Do you see it? They're repeating history. That's the best way I can put it. Just got to break it down. Now, Augustus was the first Roman emperor who ruled from 27 BCE until his death 14 BCE. The Roman Senate gave him the title Augustus, meaning the revered one. Okay? He ended wars of civil war and brought peace to Rome. That's what we want, because we're going to have our moments, and we want to solve the peace in the Middle East and, over on the other side of the shore as well. Okay, so they're repeating history. Now, Donald Trump's text number is 88022. 88022. Well, Augustus arguably is 8. This is August. 22. V, the V in Barack Obama's head, V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet. That's the new system that's coming. You see how they did it? Now, well, listen to this. I did this video before. Barack Obama's going to solve the problem. Listen. President Donald J. Trump just gave Iran a 48-hour notice. If they don't open up the Strait of Hormuz, there will be repercussions and consequences. He's going for it. Now, I'm going to show you in this video Barack Obama. I believe he's going to solve the problem. Trump will be going off the world scene. Off the world scene. Obama would take it from here. Watch.
Okay, I need my phone back. We're so excited to talk to you about your mom visiting us today. Got it. Hold on one second. I can't believe I'm still dealing with this. I've got to see you finish, please. Oh, you want some of this?
You want some of this? Did you hear him? Do you want some of this? Oh, you want some of this? Notice his shirt, like a V, a V. But look, oh, you want some of this? 271 in ordinal and 109 in single reduction. 271 and 109. The 271st day of the year is September 28th. September 28th. What is that? That is the son of Ayatollah Khomeini. That's his birthday, 9/8. Is that coincidence? Then look at this. Oh, you want some of this? Is also 109. What is 109? The 109th day of the year is April 19th. And what is that? That's Khomeini's birthday. You mean to tell me he's talking in code? Khomeini is the one who's the religious leader that we just buried on July 9th. The religious leader of Iran. You want some of this? Comes out to his birthday and his son's birthday. You want some of this? Obama's gonna solve it. Oh, you want some of this? That's Ayatollah Khomeini's son. You got to be talking to him. Because this is Ayatollah Khomeini and he's done. He's dead. I said it's deep. You want to see the rest of it? Go down the row. Now, I broke up on this one. I was crying 4 months ago. Emergency. Obama would deal with Iran. I can prove it. Trump off the scene. It is Sunday. It is Sunday the 22nd. It is Sunday the 22nd. March 22nd. It's 3:38 in the PM. It's Sunday. Look, you guys know I did this earlier. I did this video. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch this video. God spoke to me this morning. He said, Doomsday. So today I had to regroup. And you can see I'm broken. Somebody sent me an email and it followed up on some stuff I've been trying to crack, and I just cracked the code to this. I just cracked the code to this. This was the biggest code, but I just cracked the code to this. Listen. The person sent this. Look.
Thirsty for more? Rhinestone tumblers.
Obama, Mr. Blue, you need to read. So I text the person back. I said, watch the next video. It will be up within 45 minutes. I've been trying to break this code for days. So thank you for texting me again. You will never think the same as you see this. God is speaking, and God used you to help me go back into this video because I've been trying to figure it out, and I finally did. Jesus is coming soon. Obama comes through. Obama comes through at the end and ensure that Iran will never strike us again. That was the revelation God gave me then. Now watch this. Hiroshima and Nagasaki, August 6th. August 6th, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, August 9th. Two different dates. There's a reason behind that. Two different dates. They do future past. Two different times we dropped the bomb on Japan, then they had an unconditional surrender. That's what Trump wants from Iran. I believe the whole world would surrender their sovereignty to the Antichrist. Okay? Now, Obama said, oh, you want some of this? The video I just showed you, that was March 17th, 2026. March 17th, 2026. March 17th, 2026 is right here. August 4th, 2026. That's Barack Obama's birthday coming up. Or you want some of this? Barack Obama said it that day. Barack Obama's birthday is coming up in a few days. The difference is April 19th. April 19th is Ayatollah Khomeini's birthday, the one that Trump killed on February 28th of 2026, Operation Epic Fury. Now look, May 17th, 2026, again, you want some of this, Obama, on that date. August 6th, 2026, that's Hiroshima Day anniversary. The difference is 421. Pope Francis died on 421 of 2025. That's the 111th day of the year. Now look, what date did Trump have the caravan of the beast? I showed you guys, I believe Trump showed us his funeral. He went to Turkey and he flew his beast Cadillac, and just imagine a whole block. 50 horses in front of Trump, then you got his limo and 50 horses behind. To me, that was a funeral. That was done, and he was in Turkey on July 7th, 2026. Now watch this. This is what happened. You saw the look at the carpet. It's not quite that color. It won't always be when they speak, but it's in the family. But what happened before that?
Where are you in the shop?
Trump gets horseback escort riding in the beast at the Turkish arrival ceremony. Trump gets horseback escort riding in the beast. The beast is his Cadillac. They flew his Cadillac. They flew Trump's Cadillac called the Beast all the way out to Turkey. And they're having an arrival ceremony. Look at this here. If this doesn't remind you of a funeral ceremony, I don't know what do. A funeral procession. You saw the beast Cadillac and you saw the horses. When you look at the history, JFK's funeral was copied off of Lincoln's. Horses, stagecoach, coffin. To me, this was future past. Now, this is what they're going to be having. Freedom 250 on August 22nd. August 22nd. That could very well be the day. Maybe. Don't email me. Don't call me a false prophet. I don't want to hear it. Just listen. I'm in the ballpark. Matter of fact, I got the best seat in the house at the stadium. I know what I'm talking about. I got too many clues. Got to watch this video. This is the video I believe This is it. We're close. Jesus is coming soon. Trump is leaving, but it's going to be fake. They're going into the New World Order. Freedom 250 is August 22nd. That could be that day. In other words, Freedom 250, that's when they wave the checker flag. Now, what is a checker flag? A checker flag is a black and white pattern banner used in auto racing to signal the end of a race, the victory of the leading driver, and the conclusion of an event. It's an X. It's an X. When they have the checker flag, it's an X. And remember, I did the videos on T.I. The album that dropped is called To Kill a King. Come on, man. I've been connecting all of this. I believe the checker flag is what I showed you in I Picked GOAT. Obama, believe his feet is the checker flag, and also George Bush. I believe that's what this really is. That's the checker flag. Now look, July 7th, 2026. Versus the date that this was announced, I believe was 7/7/2026. I believe that was the date. August 22nd. Wait a minute. Let's do this right. August 7th. Oh, August 7th is when Trump was over there in No, it's July 7th. July 7th. Oh, July 7th. July 7th is when Trump was in Turkey. July 7th, Trump was in Turkey, and I said that was a funeral procession. August 22nd is the road race at the Capitol with the checker flag, Freedom 250. The difference is 47 days. Trump's the 47th president. Is that the funeral on August 22nd? Now listen to this. As I slept on July 12th, God spoke to me and said he had something to tell me. When I woke up this morning on July 13th, the clock said July 13th, 7:13. Now remember, what happened on 7/13? Trump, as he spoke, remember back in the day? This is what went down. Remember? And then he spoke about it at the RNC. But that's what happened on 7/13. Now watch this here. Trump was at the White House today. At the Capitol, they're going to have a Freedom Grand Prix, okay? This guy, Mr. Penske, he spoke. He got on a purple tie. Just like yesterday, this man had on a purple tie. But listen to this here. He's going to talk about a checker flag. Listen.
To work, and I think we're fortunate to have the most important office in the world give us the green light and then the checkered flag to have.
What is a checker flag? A checker flag makes an X. Do you understand? A checker flag makes an X. Now, why is that important? You see this here? This was on April 20th, 2025. J.D. Vance saw a prime minister when he was in Rome a day before the Pope passed away. In this video, I said, because J.D. Vance and the prime minister, here they are right here, they walked past. I said, somebody's going to be leaving the planet because they're walking across what? They're walking across an X. Listen. Somebody will be leaving soon. I said that last year. Do you understand? And the very next day, what happened? The Pope died. Are you seeing this connection? A checker flag? This is what he said. Not my words. He said. Now let's go deeper. Penske race car. This is going to happen on 8/22/2026. It comes out to 6/14. That's Trump's birthday. Are you with me? Now look, December 1st, 1969. That's Roger Penske's birthday. All right? December 1st, 69. July 13th is today. The difference is 56, 7/13. Trump got hit in the ear on 7/13, they said. Now what do you have here? 7/13, August 22nd is the race. 41 days. They kept saying in 41 days you're going to have a race. What happened on April 1st? On April 1st, you see this? Trump walked through the double doors. I kid you not. Trump walked through the double doors on 4/1 at 9/11. You understand? It's coming, people. It's coming. I ain't got time to play with you. I already showed you iPad Go 2. The revered one. They called the 18-year-old emperor of Rome, Octavian, the revered one. The revered one comes out to 72 in 2 ciphers. What is 7-2? Well, 7-2, you see that? The USS Abraham Lincoln. I believe that thing's going to be popped. They're going to split that. They're going to split that boat in half. Yesterday, I had a deep video. I caught it. Trump said that the Abraham Lincoln was shot at 111 times. Watch the video. I did it yesterday. Jesus is coming soon. He's showing me stuff, y'all. I don't think anybody else connecting it like this. Listen, Trump said yesterday at his cabinet meeting, the Abraham Lincoln was shot at 111 times. April 21st is the 111th day of the year. That's the day the Pope died. All these are clues. So now I break this thing down. The revered one is 72, and ship number 72 is the USS Abraham Lincoln. And then what did Trump do a few days before this? He showed himself on the ship. And like I told you guys, that's the cross. Evidently, he's Jesus. And these are the 2 thieves. In other words, sacrifice. For the country, him. But it's going to be fake. They're trying to put us in a new world order. I'm telling you what they're going to do. Now, let me show you this here. I got one more thing to do, then we wrap up. I apologize that it's long, but look, people, when God speak, he going to speak. So, Kamala Harris is speaking. She's talking about Donald Trump.
Officials in that state took the polling place from their...
5:25. She's coming back. She's speaking about Donald Trump.
A president of the United States taking America into a war the people didn't ask for, spending billions of dollars without paying attention to the people right here in America who are...
She's the lotus flower. Kamala means lotus flower. She births the Antichrist system. Then Obama comes. One of them going to solve this war thing, I'm telling you. Now, check this out. Roger Penske, the one who spoke, the one who's the central part of August 22nd, this road race and the checker flag, the race, Freedom 250 on the Capitol in Washington, D.C. I showed you that video. Roger Penske is the main architect of that. His birthday is February 20th, 1937. Okay? Take that date. February 20th, 1937, his birthday. From November 4th, 2008, that's when Barack Obama became president. He was elected. 71 years ago, remember, who was 71 years old when they died a few weeks ago? Lindsey Graham's birthday is on the 9th, and he died on the 11th. That's 9/11. And then you got 8/22. What is 8/22? That's the day of the race. Again, Barack Obama, the day he won the election, 11/4/2008, from Penske's birthday, 71, and then the day of the race, 8/22. I believe the day of the race, talking about he gave us the green light and the checker flag, that's the X. That means you're out of here. What it means is that Trump's going to be leaving. America's about to go through some hell, y'all. We're going to have to endure. I don't know if Jesus is coming. I pray the other decoders are right, because this is going to be a time to go by faith. Everything you have will be tried. It's coming, people. It's coming. I'm telling you. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you. Get some canned goods, get some water, get ready, because this thing is going to come. And the greatest signs are during the month of August. Barack Obama is the modern day Augustus Caesar. I pray you understand this thing is so deep. God bless.